What you're about to see was never meant to be public. It started as a routine system alert. At 3:02 a.m., motion detection activated across 9 security cameras inside a locked office building. No forced entry, no badge scans, no alarms triggered. And yet, the tracking software followed something moving through empty hallways. At first, engineers blamed a glitch, until the elevator opened for a passenger no one could see, until a secured server room unlocked without credentials, until the motion trackers began stopping directly in front of cameras, as if whatever was there knew exactly where they were. Over the next 90 days, the activity repeated. Same time, same path, same 7-minute window. Tonight, we're going through the footage frame by frame, because the cameras didn't capture a figure. They captured absence. And the more closely investigators looked, the more it appeared that something wasn't avoiding surveillance. It was navigating it. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why the building was shut down permanently. At 3:02 a.m., every security camera in the building detected motion. There was no one inside. The building, the structure was ordinary. 4 floors, glass lobby, biometric access after hours, a regional data processing office in a business park outside the city. It closed every night. At 8 p.m., cleaning staff left by 9:15. After that, the building was sealed. No badge entries, no security breaches, no internal movement. At least, that's what the log said. The first alert. At 3:02 a.m., the internal monitoring system flagged simultaneous motion detection across 9 cameras. Lobby, stairwell, second floor corridor, server room hallway. Security assumed a system malfunction. Then they checked the footage. The lobby camera showed nothing unusual. Empty desk, locked glass doors, stillness. But the motion box, the red digital frame used to track movement, was actively following something across the room, tracking it from left to right, stopping, turning, as if it were adjusting to a body that wasn't visible. The pattern. Over the next 3 nights, it happened again, always between 3 o'clock and 3:07 a.m., always across multiple floors. The cameras would register movement, but playback showed emptiness. No distortion, no flicker, no shadow passing through light. Just tracking boxes moving across empty rooms. Engineers inspected the sensors. No faults. They recalibrated the system. The 4th night, it happened again. This time, something changed. The elevator. At 3:04 a.m., the elevator activated. No call button was pressed. No access card scanned. The doors opened on the lobby floor. The camera showed the empty doorway. But the motion tracker framed the entrance as if someone had stepped inside. The doors closed. The elevator ascended, stopped on the 3rd floor, opened. Nothing visible exited. But the 3rd floor hallway camera registered movement. The tracking box shifted forward, down the corridor, toward the server room. The door. Server rooms require dual authentication. Keycard, fingerprint. At 3:06 a.m., the server room door unlocked. Access log, authorized. Credential used, blank. Fingerprint match, none recorded. The door opened halfway, paused, closed. Inside the server room, temperature sensors spiked slightly, as if something warm had entered, then returned to normal. The 6th night. By now, management involved federal cybersecurity auditors. They assumed hacking, remote interference, data breach attempts. The system was isolated from the network, air-gapped, no external access possible. At 3:01 a.m., all cameras activated at once. Every floor, every hallway, every angle, tracking movement in synchronized paths, like something walking perimeter, checking doors, lingering near corners, stopping in front of cameras, as if aware it was being observed. The audio discovery, the building surveillance system, didn't just record video, it recorded ambient sound. For weeks, no one had reviewed the audio. When they isolated the 3 to 3:07 a.m. window, they noticed something subtle. Room tone, air conditioning hum, electrical buzz, then a second layer. Not footsteps, not breathing, a low-frequency shift, as if pressure inside the building had changed for 7 minutes, then returned to normal. The guard, a night security contractor, volunteered to stay inside the building just to prove it was malfunctioning. He positioned himself in the lobby at 2:55 a.m. All cameras active, all systems monitored live. At 3:02 a.m., the motion trackers began moving again. He reported over radio. "I can see the boxes moving." Pause. "They're not following me." Another pause. "They're going around me." At 3:04 a.m., he stopped responding. When authorities entered at 3:20 a.m., he was still seated, alive, unharmed, but unable to explain what happened between 3:02 and 3:09. His memory from those 7 minutes was gone. The missing frames. Technicians slowed down the footage frame by frame. At normal speed, empty hallways. At reduced speed, still empty. But every recording between 3 o'clock and 3:07 contained missing frames. Not deleted, never captured. Tiny fractions of seconds. Perfectly spaced. As if something in the building interrupted the cameras at regular intervals while passing through them. The expansion. 2 months later, a second building across the business park reported identical anomalies. Same time window, same tracking movement, same missing frames. The buildings shared no network, no wiring, no common infrastructure, except one thing. Both were constructed by the same contractor, on land previously undeveloped. Survey records describe the ground beneath as geologically quiet. The final observation. On the 93rd recorded incident, something new appeared. Not a figure, not a shadow, just a distortion in the air directly in front of the camera lens, like heat rising off pavement. The motion tracker framed it, centered it, held it for 6 full seconds, then followed it as it turned and faced the camera. The distortion remained for 3 frames longer than the motion box predicted, as if it had stopped moving before the system realized it, as if it understood it was being watched. The shutdown. The company permanently shut down the building. No public explanation was given. The footage was archived, classified internally, but the system logs reveal something still active. Every night at 3:02 a.m., motion detected, even though the building is empty, power disconnected. Offline. Epilogue. There are no suspects, no intrusions, no visible entity. But something triggers motion sensors in locked buildings. Something moves through monitored spaces. Something interrupts frames without appearing inside them. And whatever it is, it knows exactly where the cameras are, because it never blocks them. It walks between them, perfectly,